My name is Kylie Herold. I oversee international sales at GLP, Grupo Los Pueblos, here in Panama. We are currently in our project, The Palms, on Ocean Reef Islands in Panama City. Overall, the Panama real estate market has been really good. It's been probably one of the best years that I've seen in the last 10 years. There's a lot of factors going into that, of why that is, why it's maintained that, why rents have gone up, things of that nature. But there are specific areas of Panama City that have grown faster than others. For example, you have on the eastern side of Panama City, you have Costa del Este and Santa Maria, which would be more, let's call it first world feeling than downtown Panama City. And because of a lot of the growth has been international clients, whether that's for retiring. Panama this year topped every list of the best place in the world to retire. But you also have multinational companies that a lot of them move their regional offices, some of them even their headquarters to Panama. And with that, they do so for various reasons. So a lot of it has to do with taxes. Taxes for businesses here in Panama are very, very good. So when they move their regional offices or their headquarters here, they have to bring a lot of personnel with them. So that has made the real estate market very interesting from a purchasing side, but also from a rental side, because in those areas, rents have done very well. Some people, if you're a multinational, get brought down. For example, if you work for Deloitte and you're here maybe on a 3-year program, maybe you're contracted here by let's say a bank, then you're moving your family here for 3 years. You're renting for 3 years and Deloitte is probably paying for your relocation, for your kids' school while they're here, and for your rent. So there's a lot of examples like that, which have really kept Panama real estate very interesting in the last year to year and a half. I live here in Panama City. I have been here 10 years and I originally hail from Omaha, Nebraska. Go Big Red. So Panama City can vary, up to the street, but the major areas in, let's say, downtown Panama City would consist of, along Avenida Balboa, you have Bella Vista. All the way down to Avenida Balboa, you have Casco Viejo, which would be like the historic center. You have Paitilla, you have Punta Pacifica. A lot of those will be, Paitilla is primarily very Jewish. Panama has a very large Jewish population and they have to be able to walk to synagogue. So those areas would be at least half Jewish. And then you have multinationals that would be, the view there, the water view there would be very nice. I wouldn't say they're necessarily super family friendly because it's a lot of very, very high rises. So maybe, business travelers, that type of thing. You have Ocean Reef, where we're at, which is, it's a different world. Here you have 2 man-made islands and the Bay of Panama with 160-slip marina, private islands between them. You have San Francisco, which San Francisco back in the day used to be a lot of single-family homes. Now San Francisco, you'll see they have towers, still a few single-family homes here and there, but a lot of mom and pop shops. So imagine a single-family home that got converted into a boutique of some kind. You also have Altos del Golf, which would be kind of around Parque Del Mar, which is a really nice public park. You have Coco del Mar, which would be kind of lining, let's say, downtown Panama City before you get over into the Costa del Este and Santa Maria areas. And Santa Maria and Costa del Este will be multinationals, a lot of the really wealthy kind of Panamanian families that would have gone over and established it first. And then it's also nice for the multinationals because you're halfway to the airport. So each piece of Panama City has its niche, kind of who's there, why they're there, but it's a really eclectic mix. One of the fastest growing suburbs to the west will be like Arraiján and Chorrera, kind of Bacamonte, that area. Imagine a middle class, probably Latino worker that, I say Latino because Panama has become a safe haven, not just for North Americans and Europeans, but for the surrounding Spanish-speaking countries. So we have a lot of Colombians, a lot of Venezuelans, a lot of Peruvians, a lot of, across the ocean we have Spanish, there's everything here. It's a melting pot. Going west, the Arraiján, Chorrera, Bacamonte will be kind of your middle class to upper middle class Panamanian that maybe lives just outside of the city. Maybe they want a yard. They can afford something in Panama City, but they'd rather have green rather than live in a building. That area is growing very quickly. Surprisingly, I was out there the other day and it blew my mind at how fast it was growing. And then if you continue on, I'm going to continue going west, you get into what we call the Riviera Pacifica, which will be here The majority of people live and work in Panama City and then go to the beach on the weekends. So you drive an hour to 3 hours outside of the city, depending on which beach project you visit. But along the Riviera Pacifica, I mean, it's growing there as well. Depends on the project, but for example, Chame is growing very fast. At the beach, so I mean, you can range from middle of the road. You could find something nice for, let's say, under 300,000. You could find something in a 2-bedroom for around like 275, 2-minute walk to the beach, 45-second walk to the beach, that kind of stuff. You could find oceanfront in the $500,000 to $1 million. I mean, you can find everything, right? You can buy a lot and build a house and pay the millions and millions of dollars if you wanted to, but kind of generally speaking, you could find something that's oceanfront between the 750 and 1.5 range. But yeah, I'd say start at 275 realistically and up into the 1.5 range. Moving towards the city, going back towards the Arahan, Chorrera, Bacamonte area, you could buy a house with a yard there for probably around 300,000, maybe slightly under, with nice amenities around. And then if you move into Panama City, I mean, Panama City is whatever you want it to be honest. You can buy something in a building that's 30 years old and the price tag looks really nice, but there's very few amenities, or you can buy something with a higher price tag in an area that's growing with a chance for some capital appreciation down the road. It really depends on where. I mean, I know people, that's from a buying perspective, but from a rental perspective as well. I know people that pay, let's say, $1,200 a month to rent, and I know people here on Ocean Reef that pay $10,000 a month to rent. So everything in between there it exists. It just depends on where and kind of what kind of lifestyle you expect to have. I'm noticing a lot of wealthy North Americans and Europeans that have usually self-made. They like Panama because the taxes here are lower. You get a residency. If you pay over $300,000 in real estate, you also get what's called the qualified investor visa here, which is kind of our golden visa. So you can get residency, you get a plan B, and you get an investment in a country that is growing quite rapidly and is positioned to continue to grow. So Panama has seen a lot of those. The people that are here, that would be someone that maybe invests here, but the people that are here living here would be there's Panamanians, that would be half of Panama City. And then you have multinationals or international people that have either fully moved here, like me, or that are here for, let's say, 2 to 5 years because they're here working for a multinational. Predictions for 2026. So I don't know, Panama is somewhat counter-cyclical. I think that's why it's also done so well as of recent. The rest of the world seems to be going a little crazy. So Panama just maintains. Panama maintains its low taxes, it maintains its residency program where other places have taken it away. And it's hard to replicate geographically where Panama is located. The canal is here, we have the second largest free trade port in the world. It's kind of a jump off point from if you're going from North America to South America, if you're going from this side of the world over to Europe or to Asia, you pass through Panama. So what are my predictions for 2026? As long as we keep low taxes, which this president has kept them as they are, and he's actually taken off some of the red tape in terms of setting up companies here, buying real estate here, those types of things. I mean, I see sky's the limit for Panama, really, because I don't know if the rest of the world is going to get it together in 2026. So I think we will continue to benefit from that, but we're also just geographically extremely blessed. So people need to pass through Panama. They need, it benefits them to set up corporations here. So I think Panama will continue to grow quite fast in 2026. You guys can find me, first of all, thanks for watching. Second of all, you can find me in the description box below. There is a link that you can click and submit your details. You can also find us on YouTube, thanks to Jesse. We have a growing YouTube. So you can either put your details in the box below, or you can find us on YouTube via GLP Panama Developer English, and my name is Kylie. So thanks so much.